morning. It is February 4th. We're in Las Vegas. We're headed to Ellis Island later today to go watch the Super Bowl. We have about a group of, I think, 20 set up. Right now we're heading to a place called Sprinkles to go meet up with some friends from LA, Kyle and his wife Sarah. We had a hell of an experience last night at the casino. Bad on you, Paris. Bad. Anyway, new day. We're gonna have a good time. So we're here at Ellis Island. We have our Super Bowl viewing party. We have about 15 of us here right now, getting ready to get it set up. They're actually setting up the tent, putting up the finishing touches up on everything. So we're just hanging out, gambling, drinking, getting some pre-partying going. Let's go check it out. So after arriving early to Ellis Island for some pre-party festivities, we of course get ourselves set up and making sure we have ourselves a spot ready for the Super Bowl parties. That being said, we spend zero time in the Super Bowl parties because of the fact that we spend most of our time during the Super Bowl gambling on the casino floor, playing craps and blackjack, roulette, video poker, you name it. We had people all over the place. Nothing like having a group viewing Super Bowl party at a casino and just having a good time cutting loose. Again, as you can see from all these photos, they had endless supply of food, drinks, and of course, you don't see not one person not smiling in any of these pictures. That kind of sums it up. That being said, afterwards, after having a great time all night there, we decide we're going to head to the strip club. So we head over, about a group of 10 of us, we head over to Babes in Henderson. A phenomenal time. Talk about great service, good drinks. Afterwards, of course, everybody called it a night. We ended up leaving and getting back, I think it was about 2 in the morning. So that was the wrap for that day. Very next day, me and the wife decide we're going to go have some breakfast at Ellis Island. And, of course, if you haven't been to Ellis Island and tried the fried chicken, what are you doing? I know they have great barbecue. I know they have a great steak special. But you need to try the fried chicken. And you're welcome. That being said, afterwards, me and the wife headed back to the Dirty Bird, the Flamingo. That's where we love to stay and play. Well, we decided to play there. Bad results. Well, that being said, we ended up deciding, let's take a trip to the Stratosphere. We've never been there. As many times we've been to Vegas, and we wanted to check it out. We headed up to the Stratosphere, drove over, and got some phenomenal views. These pictures and videos cannot do it any kind of justice. This stuff to see in real life is phenomenal. You walk out the doors and you're literally on top of Las Vegas. You see every angle, every which way, and it's something to see. If you've never done it, I really do recommend it. Not to forget to add that there's restaurants up there, drinks, everything you need. Plus, not to forget to mention, they have all these crazy rides up there. One that shoots you straight up, one that drops you off the edge of the building, one that spins you off the edge of the building. And, you know, you have to be crazy to do any of that. So you get to see all of downtown, you get to see the strip, you get to see all of the area. It's really cool. And we kind of went at sunset. Really, really cool to see. Afterwards, we decided we were going to meet up with some of our friends over at Triple George downtown. If you've never been to Triple George, you're in for a good surprise. The food, we had the chicken pot pie. A couple others had the chicken pot pies. We had steaks, meatball subs, you name it. Just very good food from every angle. And again, I can't forget to mention the community. These people that you meet from all over the place that come in to hang out, I can't say enough about. The hashtag is Oceans14XL. You may be thinking, what does that even mean? All it is, it's a group on Twitter who are basically Vegas lovers, Vegas and casino enthusiasts who love to come out and have a great time. And when I talk about personalities and characters and meeting people and having friends in all different parts of the country, I can't explain what that's about, especially for me. I used to never be an outsider and, social. But once I started going to these events, boy, you can't shut me up. And again, to be able to say you've had friends that fly in from the UK and Canada to come out and meet up with us frequently, it kind of says something about it. That being said, some of the best people I've ever met in my life. My wife is hooked to this group as much as I am. We have a phenomenal time going to these events. And I've been a big podcast fan in general for a long time. I've been listening to podcasts for a long time. Therefore, we decided to do our own podcast. And yes, it ended up being Vegas and casino related because that's kind of what we like. And that being said, we really hope you're enjoying everything we're doing for you guys. If you haven't listened to our podcast, jump over to iTunes or Podbean, check us out. We're all about casino gaming. We're all about history, reviews, superstitions, you name it. We cover gambling in all different aspects and gaming from all over the world. So if this is something interesting to you, I definitely recommend you guys check it out. You guys will have a good time. And that being said, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And do me a huge favor by subscribing to my channel and do the same thing for our podcast. We hope to see you guys soon in Vegas. And don't be afraid to come and meet up with our group. I guarantee you, you'll never look at Vegas and casino trips the same ever again. This is one of my favorite things to do. If you're in for a good time, definitely join us and check us out. Thank you again, folks. See you next time.